Okay, take a look at what's going on with our weather. Again, we had that rainfall, mostly in the pre-dawn hours, but a really pretty good slug of rainfall for parts of the region, especially over the south side and eastern North Carolina. Here's the past 24 hours of the rainfall. Yesterday afternoon, some thunderstorms, especially over eastern North Carolina during the later afternoon hours. And of course, overnight, we had that rainfall as well. And you can see rains ongoing into eastern Texas, but there's nothing really kind of taking pot shots at us for the day today. Everything is pretty quiet. Here are the past 12 hours, showing you that morning rainfall moving on through and moving on out. In fact, we'll take it back 12 hours, so that goes back to midnight last night. And again, our skies are clearing out off nicely. Rainfall so far for this calendar date, showing you again not all that much over the peninsula, between nothing up to about 1/100 of an inch, 9/10 of an inch, 7/100 of an inch in Hampton. But then we get to Norfolk, and Norfolk probably has the most. 62/100 of an inch, 45/100 of an inch at Fentress Field and Chesapeake, 1/3 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, and over Virginia Beach, 1/3 of an inch as well. We move to the north, and we don't have a lot of reporting stations in here, but it looks like generally widespread rainfall for the eastern shore. 0.08 though, only that's it, into Wallops Island. No report from Melvin. You can see a little bit over Matthews County as well, a little bit heavier rainfall, and eastern North Carolina, pretty widespread rainfall there. Then we got some beneficial rainfall, mostly in the pre-dawn hours. Any more coming on up? Well, not for the day today. We'll likely reach highs into the upper 60s near the shoreline, but it'll likely be into the low 70s farther inland, so close to 70 generally for the area for the day today. There's where things are tomorrow morning, upper 40s to low to mid 50s as we get closer to the coastline. High temperatures, I'm going 73 for a high temperature during the day coming up for tomorrow. There's where we are by 7 o'clock in the evening. Shower, yeah, it could happen. Probably won't, though. Here's where things are for Friday, and we warm back on up into the upper 70s, around 78 degrees for a high during the day coming up on Friday. A little more of a southerly wind, southeasterly wind for the area. Likely be a degree or two warmer farther inland. There's where we are by the end of the day Friday. And we go into Saturday morning, and we start seeing some more rainfall and more of a south-southwesterly wind into the region. Now, that south-southwesterly wind means it's going to warm up a little bit more. But then we got some rainfall out there, more humidity as well. And we can see some of that during the day on Saturday. This is the GFS forecast model. It doesn't have all that much rain for the day on Saturday. So yes, it's got some, and it's got a cool front moving on through. You can see the wind swinging on over to the northwest by the end of the day. The European forecast model, which we'll show you next half hour, does have a little bit more rainfall for the area. Here's where things are by Monday evening at 7 o'clock. It'll cool off for Sunday and Monday and then start to warm back on up again for Tuesday. Pardon me. Now, even with that rainfall coming up on Saturday, it's not that much, 1/4 inch of rain, so it's nothing real big in terms of rainfall expected for the region. Now, here's the GFS forecast model. It doesn't have that much, and I showed you that. Here's the European forecast model. It does have 1/2 inch to 6/10 of an inch of rainfall for the area. So, again, there's some discrepancy about how much rainfall we'll actually get. No discrepancy here, though. Temperatures very pleasant. We'll top off for the day today at around 70 degrees. A little cooler at the water's edge, a little bit warmer inland. 73 on Thursday, Friday. Outside chance of rain probably won't happen. Saturday, yep, we are going to get some rainfall. Highs around 80 degrees and then cooling back on down a bit by Sunday and Monday. Warmer again by next Tuesday. So some changes, but mainly in the 70s to around the 80-degree mark.